Hello, good morning, everybody. I know nobody's here yet. It just popped on. It is early. It's Tuesday, April 13th. It's 7:21 and it is 40 degrees. I usually do this outside. But see, the thing is, I get up early with Ginger. Okay, the problem is when I get up early with Ginger, I have to give her one pill. I have to wait an hour for the next. So I'm up. I said I'm going to do a live in here. It's warmer. It's 40 degrees outside right now, so it's really cold. And she doesn't want to stay out. She just wants to go do her business and go. So here I am to say hello to you. How are you all? And feel free to say hello if you want. If you don't, that's okay. I'm going to continue to talk, just like this would be my outside video. This is the same thing, as my outside video. Can you all hear me? I hope you can. Um, I take it you can. Yeah. So anyway, the events of the day. God. Oh, well, Ginger's supposed to go get groomed today. Thank God. Um, I I have no big plans. You see back there, you see Marilyn. I think that's Marilyn. Yeah, it's Marilyn. And she's ready for the day. They're ready to be fed. They don't get fed until like around 8 o'clock. I don't feed them. I'm pretty, Hey, Katie, how are you? Good morning to you. I'm so glad to see you. Um, again, like I say, it's too cold to be outside. I'm up always. If I go back to sleep now, I'm pretty much done. I want to report a little bit about how I'm feeling about the COVID shot day 2, the morning after. My arm did get really kind of sore, not too bad, but I had colds like I was getting a cold. I had symptoms last night like I was getting a cold. I went to bed really kind of early after I was talking to a friend last night. I went to bed and I slept pretty darn good. I really was not hungry. Took my appetite switch. You get about one every day. Hey, Devil's Reject. Well, thank you and welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Um, so I decided I'm going to come on here and do this because I don't want to go back and lay down, because if I go back and lay down, I'm going to go to sleep. I know it's that kind of a day. So I am officially dressed for the day if I want to wear this today. It's not pajamas. I watched some videos last night, a little bit. I had the TV on. I was listening to empty about Alana, and I said, wow, I don't know what's true. I don't know anything on YouTube anymore. What's true, who's true, what is real and what's fake. I've ran across that a lot lately. What's real and what's fake. Who's real and who's fake. You don't know. You just don't know. And that's a shame. YouTube is a shame that it puts that in your mind. Who is real. I understand why sometimes it does seem appealing to just take off, start over again. Exactly. I don't know what to believe either on a lot of different areas. And I'm beginning to think, wow, but it does seem appealing, especially if you're a creator and you've made some mistakes and you made some faux pas and you just want to start over. Now, if it's for money, I just think that's just criminal. If somebody does that for money, that's criminal. But if you do it just because you've made some what's it called, mistakes in your life that you shouldn't have done, I understand that. You want to start over, and maybe in your mind you think you can, but you can't, because you're going to always come back and be the person that you were before anyway. So you might as well work on your character anyway and just correct the things that you did. You know what? I never knew any of this. I really just met Alana maybe a couple months ago. I didn't even meet her. Hey, Mama Didi, how are you? Good morning. How are you feeling? I really didn't pay much attention to her. I mean, I know she would be in drama, and of course I watch the drama. Who doesn't, right? I'm usually in the mix but I'm not in the mix with that. Not really. And I felt, I know I had texted her or messaged her, and I said, stop responding to people, because if you stop responding, people will stop. They're not going to talk to themselves. That's what I told her. And I don't think she said anything rude back, but um, anyway, but on YouTube, you never know. Hey B, how are you? Last night I had a phone glitch, and I didn't accidentally, my phone forgot to get charged by its owner. um Anyway, yeah. But today I have a lot to do. Well, not a lot to do. I got to take Ginger. I'm really worried about it, taking her to the vet today. Not the vet, but to the groomers, because it always ends up with another problem. But anyway, yeah. Back to the Alana thing. If it's not true, she will show up again. You can almost guarantee people show up again and again and again. Hey Deborah, how are you? Welcome, welcome. And they always show up again and again and again in a different costume, different name, same person, because you can't change who you are. You can change who you are if you actively pursue to do that, but it takes a lot of self looking at yourself. And I will say this is very true, and I don't mean it. She has a very distinctive voice. Alana has a very distinctive voice. And it's not like, she could go back and come back and, with a voice people wouldn't recognize. I could recognize her voice. It's very distinctive. So I hope that she's not gone, Oh, well, that sounds wonderful. Breakfast sounds really, really good. Wow. The linebacker is demon possessed. Oh, evil soul. It could be. It could be. Vivian, and welcome, Vivian. Um, Sometimes we never know why people do the things they do. Or maybe it was always in the cards. You never know why people do the things that they do, and they make the choices that they make. And sometimes it's not for us to know. I always think like this. It's not my business to know what people think about me. It really isn't. That's your business. What you think about me is my business. I mean, it's your business. It's yours. But when I go out, if I were to go out there and cause havoc all over the place, and I have, I know what people are going to think about me, because I'm leaving a trail of I am leaving a trail, and eventually you'll get caught up in it. And maybe that's what happened. Maybe she just left a trail and it was too big, and you just can't turn that around. But again, her voice is very distinct. Her personality is kind of distinct. I know she was in this other community very similar to ours. Oh, I know who you're talking about now. Oh yeah. I don't even know that that's what she gets. I thought you were talking about somebody else. Yeah, Vivian. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get you. Yeah. Well, that too. Sometimes we get caught up in something, like I think she's that person we're speaking of, Vivian. I think that too will pass eventually. No, absolutely not. No, no. Candy Morgan has a definitely different personality, definitely a different voice. Elena, she is Candy Morgan doesn't show her face. Elena does. Candy Morgan's voice is more high pitched. Elena's voice is deep, you know, and very distinctly different, you know, personality wise too. I'm not saying neither one's better than the other, but I'm just, very different, very, very different personality totally. You should listen. Well, I don't know if there's any more videos of her stuff anymore. I'm not sure. But it seemed like, I mean, you know, oh no, you probably don't. Oh no, no, no. I was talking about what was I talking about back there? Oh, Elena and all that. No, about yeah, Cynthia. No, I don't know. You know, I think she's getting caught up into this acting thing, and this I'm angry and really um try out. But I do think that one video when she was talking about herself, I do believe there was some truth in that. I'm not saying I believe 100% because I don't, but I believe there was some truth in that one. But that dancing stuff, I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't really watch it because I don't know what all that's about. Yeah, and Cynthia, like I said, I think she's kind of like, how you have you ever been to in a play when you were a kid and you were in school or grade school, high school, or maybe you're in college, I'm not sure, and you have rehearsals and you have rehearsals. That's what I consider this. That's what I consider Cynthia's is rehearsals, and with these crowns on and like, oh Lord. But I don't even go there, because I don't know. It's just now it's just like almost crazy, So I'm like, okay, I'll step off into the crazy and watch, on occasion. I don't watch the dancing though. I watch the reactions. But with the Elena, I don't know. I feel bad either way. Anyway, either way, whatever happens, if she's gone, if she passed away, that's sad. And if she didn't and she lied, that's sick. Either way, she's going to need medical help, or medical help might be too late for one, but she'll need medical help the other way because I have no idea. Hey Penny, how are you? Devil's Reject. I have no idea. I think she's on something. I really believe she might get something. I mean, you have to survive, and she's not surviving on YouTube money. Let's just be real, okay? Very few people make enough to truly survive on YouTube money. A few people do, but I don't think she's one of those few people. I'll be right. I'm gonna get me some drink. How you doing, Penny? Hold on. I'm getting some. I am so thirsty. Hold on. Get it. You're gonna end up getting yourself in all kind of trouble. Only because I don't have the regular water in here. This is what I have. It's so good. Clearly Canadian. It's so good. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't know what that woman gets. I don't know what anybody gets. I know I don't get anything, so I know. I wish I did sometimes. Um. Anyway. Mm-mm-mm. This stuff tastes so much. If you like cherry, this stuff tastes so much like cherry. And um, it's really good. It's really, really good. It's a water, but it does have sugar in it, unfortunately. It's 90 calories. So you wouldn't think something this little, water would have calories, but they must be putting sugar. But it's got a whole lot of, it has a stream crash. No, why is it not going? Hello? I see you. I hope it hasn't crashed. I hope not. Anyway, if I see the numbers go down, then I'll know it crashed. If I see it come back up too. No, I went and got some water. Not sure. I mean, I think so. I think it does. Because let me see, where did it come from? I used to drink this when I was a kid. Product of Canada, yes. And it's like, do you know that this is $2.50 a bottle? $2, but it's so worth it. I don't buy it all the time. I went to Myers, and it's making its comeback. When my kids were young, I used to buy this. I thought it was good. I don't know. I used to buy it, and it was not that expensive back then. But at any rate, with Elena, it's not a win-win. With Cynthia, if this is what she wants to do with her time, make these videos, wear crowns. If that's her best life, hey, yeah. I don't know. Eventually, all of this is gonna, I always look at things when things go crazy, like kind of in my life right now, things are kind of crazy, but in 6 months from now, the story is going to look so different. 6 weeks from now, the story on everybody will know the truth. If did she pass away? Well, maybe they won't know, because you won't know. If a person takes time and maybe tries to work on themselves a little bit and then comes back, but then you have then you have the idea of, like, you all heard Elena's voice, except B, right? Elena has a very distinct voice, very distinct. It's different than in fact, I really thought Elena was a little older than she was. I really thought she was a little bit older because of her voice. And I don't know how a voice sounds older, but it does. Her voice does. Yeah, I mean, yeah, she won't. She won't. I mean, history will repeat itself, and she'll come back maybe as another name in a different community. But again, you're going to go back to where you feel comfortable. If I tried to leave YouTube, and if I decided to change my name, and I mean, don't ever think I ever thought about it, but because I have, but I would probably end up back right where I'm at with my mouth. I don't know if my voice is distinct, but I think it's distinct enough. My opinions and the way I talk is distinct. I'm not smart enough. I'm not that talented enough to do other types of videos. I don't do arts and crafts. I can't dance. I can't sing. I'm just who I am, and all I can do is talk and give my opinions and thoughts and stuff like that. So she'll be back, because I've never seen. Well, I think, doesn't she do like psychic stuff? Or I know one time recently she had a live. Alana had a live, and she was doing readings. Well, nobody was there, and I didn't go in. I believe in some of that stuff. I believe in readings, and I do believe in psychic ability and all that. But I don't necessarily think I'd find it too much on YouTube. If I was looking for a true medium or a true psychic or card reader, I think I would probably go to a professional. I mean, I would do it for fun and see how my grandmother used to read cards. Oh yeah, yeah. She couldn't go out or move. Yeah. That just never made sense to me. I don't understand why you have to wait for it. Because it seems to me you would tighten up your back and I don't know. I feel better when I move. Once I get going, like in the morning, look, I ain't no young chick. I'm almost gonna be 60, okay? I'm almost gonna be 60, 59. And things are tight, things hurt, but once I get up and when I put my clothes on, do what I got to do in the morning, I take Ginger out. By the time I come back in, I'm feeling pretty good. When you see me get up, that hurts more to get up from setting than it does the movement loosens you up. Wow, Vivian. Well, congratulations. I I'm gonna be 59 next month, so I can't believe I lived that long. Well, I haven't lived that long yet. I do believe though her losing weight has helped her move. Not true. Hey, Michigan lady, how are you? Hey, Coco Bear, how are you? I usually lurk, but I'm coming out of the shadow. This story about Alana is interesting. What is her YouTube name? Alana, I don't know her last name. Alana something or other. I can't think of the last name. I don't know her. I know a couple of YouTubers fake their deaths though. Hey Daisy, how are you? Welcome. Alana, I don't know what the last name is. I cannot remember. Morris. Okay, thank you. I am horrible with names. My short-term memory is terrible, and especially this early in the morning. Ooh, awesome, Mama Dee. Oh, awesome. Well, congratulations. That is lucky numbers. Yes. Ginger is in the room. I would love to meet you, Vivian. I really would. I don't know if I'm going this year. I had every intention was to go this year, but with Ginger's health and all that, I just can't. I can't take her, and I definitely will not leave her. I just have to see how she's coming along. We're having a few other issues. She's coughing like mucus, and I think it could be just drinking a lot of water. She's been drinking more water, so I don't know. I think this CB thing is total BS, though. I do believe her dad may have did that, but this over-the-top acting thing will backfire. Well, that's true, Daisy. I mean, let's keep it real. Is well, you have a birthday come up, and happy birthday to you. I am going to remember April 21st. I'm going to write that down. I can send that back. Get that, Miss Cora. April 21st. Anyway, everything does it. If you don't do the right thing, it'll come back on you. Yes. Yes. Hey Nanya, how are you? How are you? Good to see you. Everything, if you do something wrong, you don't get away in this earth. You don't get away with it. You don't walk away unscathed. Yeah. You might, for a moment, you might feel, all justified. And I got away with something. Nope, you don't. It's not how life works. Karma is real. Well, he does. He even said that. Daisy, he even said that he picks out return wrecks. I mean, would it be as interesting? Let's say if he would have picked out somebody, just an average person. And, yeah, no, she's not disabled. I think she has the back problem, but I think when she lost a little weight, I think that helped moving the movement somewhat. And I think that made the difference. But I don't know that it's where she could walk any distance. I don't, because we got to remember those videos are no more than less than maybe 30 seconds. Okay. And I'm not trying to give her excuse. I'm just saying those videos, those that whatever you call it, video is no more than that. She's 6 foot, I guess, like 6 foot, maybe even a little taller. I'm like, oh my goodness. I am short, and I think I'm getting shorter. I don't know what happened. I think somebody stole my height. But I look at it like this: if she's on there making videos, if she's on there doing something and she ain't doing nothing to nobody else, she ain't talking crap about nobody, that don't bother me. You know. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna maybe this weekend go get a color, but thank you. I'm gonna get a cut a little bit. Oh my God, I am 5'3", okay, and I can't reach. Even my hand straight up though, I can't. Thank you, Daisy. I don't want to cut it too much. Just get the edges. I can't reach that tall. My arms are too short. I'm. My mom was taller than me. My mom was like 5'5". I would love to be taller. My daughter is 5'6", 5'7", something like that. My son's 6 foot. And Nunya, it could be that. I mean, it could absolutely be that. I think when the story, and I'll be honest. I mean, I've been honest, and when she told that story, a lot of things I thought about her kind of fell into place. Like, I didn't have a dad growing up, and hey Paisy, how are you? Welcome. And I didn't have a dad growing up. My dad and my mom were divorced when I was very young, and uh, uh, you know, um, and my and I resent my dad. I mean, probably more than resent. And because of him, I turned up probably a little bit more messed up in my head than I would have been. But I can't blame him for my whole entire existence and being. Go back a couple months, Michigan. I'm telling you, you were. No, she was married to her dad. Her mom was married to her dad, she said, and then they got a divorce. But I don't. According to Cynthia, the dad did not want her because she was a girl, and which was really sad. And I don't understand what mother would even let their daughter know that. I mean, why would she let you know that? That really kind of bothered me. Yeah. And it's really, 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 really sad that a parent would do that. Yeah, I mean, if she didn't see the cat getting killed, no, she can't use that. Hey, Flo, how are you? But I can understand her if her mother and only in the interactions I've seen on video, the few of her interactions with her mom, I could see there was a little bit of no, no, no. And I don't think she will. Maybe she will. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I just can understand why she would be a little resentful. I mean, I would be resentful if, you know, I I if my mom said, told me some of the things that she said that her mom said to her, I'd be really mad. I really would be. I would be really angry. I'd be resentful. I would be devastated, seriously. And some people, we all don't react to everything the same way as the next person does. One thing might not bother you, but the next person was. Oh yeah, Pacey. Definitely. That's true. Cuckoo. but but you know that video was, I kind of think that she does have, I mean, even if it was a little acting, creator's license, I think there had to be some sort of feeling there, you know, wow. That's why I think, it's better not to tell everything. A child doesn't need to know really the relationship between the husband and the wife. They only have to know that they're loved. And I heard Anna say that she told the story of how Tommy met her when she was in school and he was a janitor. I never seen that. I never seen that. I don't know. Um, but I think the only thing a parent should do for a child is love them. And, you know, uh, you know, like I think isn't Adam gay or something? I mean, he might like her as a person, but I don't think it's like that. Like that. No, I don't think so. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know, but I do think that I think she considers him like a friend, and or and she maybe she sees places she can go with his help. Hey, Lisa, how are you? And oh yeah, definitely Daisy. She seems smitten, but I don't think he's smitten. There's two different things. She may be smitten. And let's think about it. Okay, let's think about this. If you've not been with or even thought about another man, um, uh, go. Excuse me. Um, if you haven't thought about another man, and then the first man that comes along and pays you some attention and is not in your age group but closer than Tommy, you might get those feelings mixed up. Maybe she did, maybe she didn't, I don't know. But but yeah. Oh yeah. Yep, yep, yep. So it's just, yep, she's very, you know I don't know. It's like, it's kind of sad, but it is what it is. It is what it is. As long as she's, yeah. Well, WLF is taking that walk alone. Yeah, I mean, when you don't have any attention and you get this, somebody looking at me, somebody likes me, somebody, thinks I am a possibility, somebody gonna give me my dream. Hey, most, so So, I mean, remember, as long as she's putting that attention on them, she's not on us. And it makes it much more interesting show. Because think about it. She hasn't blacked him. So basically, everything Adam said was true. You know, I don't know. I don't. I mean, is this might be shocking you guys. I don't keep up with her like that no more. I don't watch her videos really, unless one comes. I can watch it on an alternate view. And I stopped watching her because I said, you know what? As much as I used to talk about her, it's not going to change her. I'm advertising for her. I mean, I'm talking about her now, but we're only talking about like not. I'm not going to say anything hateful or anything because I figure, okay, what good is it going to do? It, look at it like you ever watched like some of these shows on TV. What is it called? Like Tan Mom. Remember when all that mess went on with Tan Mom, and when it really happened, with the long time ago. Yeah, I don't know if her channel's still up. There was a picture of her, Lana, and like rest in peace, beautiful, or something like that. And here's something that's a little weird. Here's something that's really weird about Alana. Alana was like a couple weeks ago driving through a cemetery. She cleans off the tombstones. I'm like, wow, it's really weird. You know, I'm surprised. You know, I'm surprised that with all the cursing Cynthia does, that YouTube doesn't take down her channel. I mean, YouTube used to be, they don't even do anything unless it's an absolute takedown, and it's going to stay down. Remember Elvis Travels? He got his channel removed. And that channel's not coming back. Elvis Travel, his channel was removed. I'm trying to just had like a mop to the blame. Well, he's gonna come back, but he can't monetize. And he's coming back from Chicago, from Florida to Chicago. But the thing is, dude's got to get a job. And I think that's good for him. He's still young. I thought he was so much older than 40 something. I would have bet he was in his 50s. Mm-mm. But he was funny. He's funny, Gets so angry. No, I don't think it was a questionable content due to minors. I think it was I think it was something that he did to Rosie. He took her content and used it as his. And he took her content and used it as his, and she had to go through a lot to get him off. And then, because she told what she did. And what he did was he tried to report her content that um, that he was trying to take her channel down. But in the end, she had to prove that was her stuff. And it was so much. That was definitely a terms of service thing, okay? He kind of like tried to rename it and everything, but it didn't work. Now, anytime he comes back, and I think Rosie messes with him. She lets him get close to the monetization, close to the monetization, close to the monetization. She calls in somebody she knows, bam, he's gone again. If that ain't torture, I don't know what is, because, really, I wonder what happened there. I don't really, honest to God, I don't follow her, but I wonder what happened. Hmm, that is really crazy. I watched her a long time ago, a little bit, and I don't know. I don't know. I just, either you catch on, or I don't know. I haven't watched her. I used to watch her. I mean, look, I grew more respect for Amberlynn only because, okay, I know people hate her because she's fat or whatever reason, whatever. And, I don't know why people don't like her. I know why I didn't like her, but I thought she was the worst. Oh, she wasn't the worst at all. She was definitely not the worst. But, I know, I think Amberlynn has so many deep seated hurts. I think losing weight would be so difficult for her because she just doesn't, that's her coping skill. Yeah. I think Amberlynn, that's eating is her coping skills. And I think with uh now Jen, I don't know. I never really caught on with her. I never caught on with Jen. Never got it much. She would go and she would be online for a while, and then boom, she's gone, and then back again. Alexa, stop. And then boom, she's back again, and it was on off, and I don't know. And some of the other people, I mean, I only watch continuously. I watch Munching sometimes. I watch her, I'll say this. I watch her probably every video she makes, but I don't talk all the time. In fact, very few times do I talk, because usually I watch it through my TV. Um, oh wow. I watch Feature Man. I never talk because he never does lives, really. I I watch a few other people, continuously. I know I go through and I'll see somebody. Mukbang Terminator, I like him pretty good. I watch him. I watch Recordology. When I catch it. I don't always catch it. I watch a few others. Maybe she moved. Wasn't she talking about moving somewhere with that guy, Gene? Two addictions is not good together. He's drinking and she's eating. I mean, maybe if they changed addictions, maybe she started drinking, he started, no, he not. But two addictions together is not good. Yeah, drinking, you know, is tough. It's really, really tough. Here I am eating gum and everything else, trying to. Hey, Tammy, how are you? Welcome. Ginger's okay, I guess, today. She seems okay. I gotta go in a minute because it's time for her second pill. But wow. See, West Virginia, not for the economy, because I think the economy is kind of bad there, but I would love to live there. I think it's beautiful. It is. It is falling off the wagon. I would hope, yeah. I would hope she was in a program. Usually, I think in intensive. Me too, girl. I can't get back on it for nothing. I have too much. I have too many starts and stop. I said I'm not going to start anything until I know I can do it. And right now, I can't. I don't have the will. I don't. No, if you're an alcoholic, you can't have a beer. Bye, Paisy. I think I'm going to go in a little bit too. Um, no, just like gambling. I can't go in a casino. If I go in a casino, I'm going to gamble every penny I got and everybody else got. Mm-mm. Addiction means you're an addict. I think I know who Rich Life is. Girl, I know what you mean. I could use a little. I don't even know what I weigh right now. I have no willpower right now. I mean, I think about what I want to do. I had it in my mind. I want to do the low carb. I said, man, you could eat quite a bit of food, and it's not. I'll just do it the way I knew how to do it. You count your carbs and keep them low. You keep your carbs low. Your food's going to be low because unless you're going to eat like 10 tons of meat or eggs or something like that. But I don't know. And mine is just an excuse. How did you see Gnome, Sassy? How you doing, Sassy? I didn't see you come in. Welcome. How did you see it? What was your opinion on that? I have no idea about the gambling on TV. I'm so bad. tops, taking out pounds sensibly. Broccoli for, oh Lord, no. I hate broccoli. Oh God, I hate broccoli. It's like one of, out of all of the vegetables, Remember I joined it and then I canceled it really quick because I said I didn't like it. I didn't get it. It was a lot of reading and. Wow. Did they give you a diet, Sassy? I remember I used to go to a Tops, you know, and it was okay. But then after the meeting, the weigh-in meeting, uh, after the weigh-in meeting, we'd go out and eat like whatever you wanted. I'm like, what? And once I eat, um, once I eat, I'm done with the diet. Well, no, I mean with the low carb, you have like you can have always have more like meat, you can have more high protein and low carbs, I mean low calories. It's kind of like hard, and I always look at like, that's exactly. Now they have this low carb bread, but I look at it like cardboard. I remember that the weight loss winner of the week, and yeah. Yeah, it's cardboard. It's like good thing I'm not really a bread person until I can't have it. Now when I can't have bread, it's when I want it so bad. But when I can have bread, I don't want it at all. I buy bread every week and I throw away three-fourths of a loaf of bread every week. The only thing I use bread for is toast if I have eggs, or I make French toast when I don't want to eat right, or when I don't want to do anything else. But I'm not a big bread eater. I mean, bagels, I like the idea of bagels. The thought of bagels seems so comforting. Me too, Daisy. I don't freeze anything. When I freeze stuff, it's been in there 7 months. It's 7, 9. I don't want that stuff. I don't even know what it is. I don't remember making it. I don't have time for that, and I don't do anything. Sassy, I do nothing but feed my pets, walk the dog, give medications, and go to the store and come back and get online or go to sleep. But bread, bread pudding, I would love bread pudding. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. That's support groups are great. If you really get into it, they are really great. And I like bagels with cream cheese or with that. What's it? And I should never ever tried that stuff, that hazelnut stuff. Never should have. Hmm. Man, you know me. That's me with lots of sugar and raisins and milk and or cream. That's good stuff. I mean, see, this is going to be a morning of eating. Oh, yeah, Sassy. That sounds really good. Michigan lady, let me tell you something. I had it 4 years ago and I'm fat again. I gained I was only thin maybe a year and a half, maybe. And in my like in my true knowing who I am, I knew it wasn't gonna work. I knew it wasn't gonna work for me. And I did it for all the wrong reasons. I did it to make people like me. I did it to, and I never felt really good after I had the surgery. I've had, anytime I eat anything, it hurts, and I get pain. If I eat too much sugar, and it's my thing, I'm in the bathroom with diarrhea. Excuse TMI, but I'm constantly, I don't really have the what you call anymore, the what you call they call the where you get the sweats. I don't get that anymore, but I just in a lot of pain and going to the bathroom. Yeah, and I think about losing weight, and I think I think, well, it should be easier now because the dumping, I don't have that no more, but I had it up to about a year ago, but I still get the diarrhea. But see, even before that I did, because I have IBS. So, you know, I don't have the diabetes anymore that I know of. Now I might, and I don't know because I'm not a big person who goes to the doctor. I don't go to the doctor a lot, but because I'm embarrassed. But I don't know. I'm how Sassy. I am the same. I cannot give up cream. I cannot give up certain things. I like coffee. I don't make it in my house a lot. I have a coffee maker, but I don't really use it. I am really just like, I am a comfort eater. I eat what makes me feel good, and I don't have a lot of how can I say? I don't taste a lot of things. So everything tastes terrible to me. So I find things with either high sugar, which I can really taste, or high what you heat, high heat, high sugar. Other than that, everything tastes like crap. And I've gone to therapy about it, and I do binge eat, but I don't talk about that. That because everybody says they binge eat, so I don't even talk about that. And I even tried Jenny Craig, and that I only lost 6 pounds in 2 weeks. And I was like really disappointed with that. And plus, it was too damn expensive. I can't afford $180 a week for food. I don't even buy that much in food now. I mean, I might spend 40, $50 at the store. You know, it was okay, but it's too expensive. I have a dog I have to take to the doctor almost every 2 weeks. I should take her today. And I just don't have that kind of money. And I thought at first I was at a spot, but I don't. You know exactly. And you can get lean cuisine, and it's much cheaper. It might not be as healthy, but it is cheaper. I lost more weight on lean cuisine than I did on their food. I lost more weight with lean cuisine. I think the mixture of the food was just crazy for me, and all the breads and the pasta and everything was pasta, and it was good. I'm not saying that it was not good. And that first bar is like a honey and all that, and it just, to me, it just made me want to eat. I really wanted to eat, and it was the fasting in between, and it might have worked if I would have stayed on if I would have stayed with it. But I could not afford it. If I didn't have everything else to do, I could have afforded it. But being that my dog got sick and, all the things I went through with her, and, I have a cat who has issues too. I don't, girl, I know what you mean about loneliness. Yeah. If you think about it all day long, you think, well, I got to eat in 2 more hours. I gotta eat. It's all you're thinking about is food. You know, I can lay down and take a nap and go to sleep and say, okay, I skip through that eating time. And it is. You know what? This COVID has done such a screw job for people who are by themselves, who don't have access to going places and doing things. Be so grateful you can still get in your car and go, or go out for a walk, or have people around you, because if you're by yourself, you probably might gain some weight. Yep. I've learned that, I do have like things to do, like my dog and stuff like that, but it's not people. Dogs are great companions, but they're not people. And COVID has really did a job on people's mental state, And then, a lot of people gained a lot of weight. Very few people lost a lot of weight, during this. But anyways, I'm going to have to get off of here for a bit because I have to go give Ginger her medicine, because it's like 2 hours, an hour between each, and then I can start feeding her. Exactly, Daisy. But you know what, though? I look at life like right now, I'd rather be alone than wish I were alone. So, I am alone, and life isn't great, but it isn't horrible. Hey, Claudia, how are you? I was just getting ready to sign off, but good morning to you. Oh, I'm so glad you spoke too. I am so glad. Please feel free to come back. I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to do this every morning. I'm up usually early, and I used to make my lives outside, but Ginger doesn't stay outside nowhere like that. And so I can come on every morning and make a live, and it's nice, it's quiet, and just the people I would like to see. Okay. And we can talk about anything. And you have a great day. I might be back on later. I probably will. I don't know. I do have some stuff to do today. I have to take my dog to get groomed. Pray that it goes well. No cuts, no nothing. And you all have a wonderful day, and be blessed and stay safe. Love you. Bye. Okay.